Good afternoon, dear students. In this occasion, we are going to talk about the passive voice. The passive voice is a part of the grammar of Unit 6, IT, which we are going to see in this occasion. The passive voice is used to show interest in the person or object that experiences an action rather than the person or object that performs the action. In other words, becomes the subject of the sentence. As we can see in these two sentences, one is in active and the other is in passive. The sentence in active begins with the subject, the verb, which is in simple past, and the object. So, I drank 2 cups of coffee. I is the subject, drank is the verb in simple past, and 2 cups of coffee is the object. But what happens when we change to a passive form? The object becomes the subject of the sentence, and the tense of the verb changes, as we are going to see. 2 cups of coffee were drunk. 2 cups of coffee becomes the subject, were drunk is the verb, and it could be by me, but it's not necessary to put that. But at the same time, it's not in a correct way if we say 2 cups of coffee were drunk by me. Okay, we are going to see another examples. The passive voice is used frequently. When we say this sentence, we are very interested in the passive voice itself, not in who uses it. When we say the passive voice is used frequently, we don't say by whom or who is the person who uses the passive voice. The house was built in 1654. The same. We are interested in the house itself, not in who built it. It doesn't say who built it, because maybe it's not important in this case or in this occasion. The road is being repaired. Okay, we are interested in the road too, not in the people who are doing the repairs, because maybe it is maybe we know who are repairing the road, so it's not important who is repairing, but we are interested in the road itself. Okay, sometimes we use the passive voice because we don't know or don't want to express who performed the action. Okay, it doesn't matter who performed this action. As we can say in the examples, as we can see, I noticed that a window had been left open. So, I noticed that a window had been left open, but it doesn't say who left the window open. It doesn't say. Every year, thousands of people are killed on our roads. The same. It doesn't say who killed people or thousands of people every year in the roads. All the cookies has been eaten. It doesn't say who was the person who ate all the cookies. It doesn't matter maybe. My car has been stolen. The car has been stolen, but it doesn't say who stole the car or who stole my car. The passive voice is often used in formal texts too. switching to the active voice, which will make our writing clearer and easier to read. So that means that the passive voice is used in formal texts. We are going to see in the examples. The active sentence says, a mass of gases wrap around our planet. We can say that this is more informal. But when we put in a passive way, we say, our planet is wrapped in a mass of gases. If you realize, this sentence is more formal. Okay. If we want to say who or what performs the action while using the passive voice, we use the preposition by, as we are going to see these ones. The Beatles wrote yesterday, so we change. We begin with yesterday to make it to the passive. Yesterday was written by the Beatles. It is important to put by the Beatles because if we don't put by the Beatles, we don't know who was written yesterday. So there are many sentences that it's very important to put by, as we are seeing in these sentences. My father built this house. The same. This house was built by my father. So we see in this sentence that my father was the person who built this house. So it is very important to put in these cases the preposition by. Now we are going to see how to make the passive. Okay? We make the passive by putting the verb to be into whatever tense we need and then adding the past participle. What does it mean? That a sentence in passive form, it has to have the verb to be in any tense plus the past participle. And don't forget that the past participle is the third column of the verbs. Yes? Okay, now we are going to see how all the active change to passive in the different tenses, in the different grammar tenses. Okay, pay attention. We are going to talk about a simple present sentence. When I say, I make a cake, make is in simple present. So, what to change in passive? We have to say, a cake is made by me. We can put, as I told you before, you can see by me or not. That's why it is into parentheses. So, if you say a cake is made, is correct. But if you say a cake is made by me, is correct too. But it's not necessary to write by me. But you can do it if you want. So, make change to is made. The verb to be plus the verb in the third column. What happens when the sentence is in present progressive or in present progressive? I am making a cake. Am making is the present progressive, and we are going to see how it changed. A cake is being made, and you can add by me also. A cake is being made. So, am making changed by is being made. Simple past. I made a cake. A cake was made. Made by was made. Okay. We have past progressive. Past progressive says, I was making a cake. The past progressive is was making. So it's going to change in the passive. A cake was being made. Present perfect. I have made a cake. Have made is the present perfect. So it changed into a cake has been made. Okay, that's the passive. Now we have the present perfect progressive. I have been making a cake. Have been making is the present perfect progressive. To become a passive, we change with a cake has been made. Past perfect. I have made a cake. Had made is the past perfect. A cake had been made. Future with will. I will make a cake. A cake will be made. If you want, you put by me. Future with be going to. I am making a cake this weekend. I add this weekend to be realized for you to understand better. So that is a future form. Besides, it is in present progressive. It has a meaning of future. I am making a cake this weekend. So a cake is being made this weekend. By me could be if you want. Okay, I I hope this lesson is going to be understood by you. But if you didn't or you have some questions, as always, try to contact me and I am going to solve all your doubts and questions. We are going to see this in our Zoom class, and don't forget to take notes about this lesson. All the notes and all the questions you want to ask. Okay? See you next class, guys. Bye.